Hey guys, what's up? Austin here. Welcome back to episode 4 of KOTOR 2, season 1. No, 3. I almost said 3. Anyway, I have a Scotty in the background.
Hi.
Hi.
Also, it's KOTOR 1 Season 2.
What did I say?
KOTOR 2 Season 1.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to episode 4, regardless. This episode, we become a Jedi. I don't know if you picked up on that by the title, but we become a Jedi. And we also have a run-in with a robot that was not meant to be a robot of specific purposes. And we also play judge and jury. That's a thing we do. Yeah, we do a bit in this episode. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you are, do the subscribe and the like and the comment and the share and the thing and such. And more importantly, I didn't have this in my hand specifically for this, but you should follow my band because that would be way more cool. Way more cool. It's a word. That would be way more cool. And with that being said, let's go use the Schwartz.
Baby girl.
Yeah? It is time we get off the planet.
Hey, look who's back! If times weren't so... Because...
Alright. No, I don't have a lot. Okay. Eh. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to go to the lower city. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yes, what's on your mind? Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
What, baby?
I don't want to argue with you either. I mean, you seem sincere enough, I guess. I just don't trust easily. And for good reasons, which are my own. Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith. And we were all helpless before it. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust? No, it wasn't even that. There were others. Good, solid men, trusted men who turned on us as well and joined their cause. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done. But the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy. I know. I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... No, let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Did I accidentally sell Karth's blaster? I think I did. Whoops, my bad.
Hachu apanki. Tang.
You're telling me I could own a candy factory?
I mean, you can do anything you want, babe.
Kokomo, Indiana. A nationwide search for a Willy Wonka-esque golden ticket and the keys to a candy factory ended in central Indiana. The treasure hunt was the brainchild of Jelly Belly creator David Klein, who hid his gold dog tags in each state last fall, good for a $5,000 prize for the hunter who found them. The state searches were limited to 1,000 people who registered for the hunt. Those who registered were also entered into the nationwide Ultimate Treasure Hunt and a chance to win one of Klein's candy factories. Klein said the search was born out of his desire to give back as he moved towards retirement, along with his partner Stephanie's dream of creating a nationwide treasure hunt. He told our partners at the Kokomo Tribune the pair headed out to hide the grand prize ticket in March of this year, with his initial focus on location in Kansas, but as he told it, I don't know how to say his girlfriend's last name, began to tire of driving in Indiana, and they changed plans to head towards family in Illinois. When they saw a sign for Kokomo, their plan for the final destination was set.
Kokomo.
Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a curriculum, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes active. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hall. We can go right now. Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop season. Mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought
some
you
guy
in
found
so
it.
he could check you out.
Yeah, I
You'll
saw
have to
the
stay
headline
as
this
a state for
morning.
a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taurus. Come on, I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone...
What, baby?
Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Canderous. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure
Not
Canderous
good business.
has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards. You know, Canderous was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the recommendation from Canderous and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
Many have.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebonhawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebonhawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal. You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, Make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taurus, the better. Huh?
One skill point that will go to... Demolitions it is.
What?
Welcome to the slave quarters, good sir. I mean no disrespect, but perhaps one of the female slaves could serve your needs better?
No, I wanted you to serve my needs. Sir.
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains.
Now this is my kind of place.
Would you like a relaxing massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve. But what could I possibly tell you? It is forbidden for slaves to leave this room on pain of torture and death. Praise from the guest is a valuable commodity here. Davik rewards the slaves who perform their duties well. I will tell you what I know. Davik rarely lets us leave the slave quarters. We only know what we hear from Davik's guests. Recently, they've all been talking about poor Hudro. He was caught trying to steal some spice from the lab. Normally, Hudro is allowed to get away with things like that because he's Davik's personal pilot for the Ebon Hawk. But since the Sith have grounded every ship on the planet, Hudro doesn't get any more special treatment. They've locked him up in Davik's torture chambers. I think you can get there through the hall behind the west door of Davik's throne room. Just keep going west from the slave quarters and you'll see the throne room. But Davik's certain to have guards patrolling the area. If you leave the guest wing, they'll shoot you on sight. Please, I don't know anything else. Of course. Return whenever you wish to partake of what is offered here. We exist only to serve you. Welcome to the slave quarter. Would you like... Of course.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it. Got it.
Hava! Ki mulira ku ichuta. Hava!
No problem. Got
Hey!
it.
What's the idea of barging?
Pudu, tunirama na praka donkod searcha.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night. So you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards. Uh-uh.
Oh shit.
Sure.
Right in front of them. Make no sense.
Yes?
Yeah. Such a okay.
What?
Here it
And she put our food in the room. I'll be back.
Not hard.
She even sent me a picture of 7616.
Not hard to read. How did I die? Oh, because you have a fucking... Why are you so close, my guy? Oh no. Oh no. Use item. Fuck you, that's one. Oh. Fucking. And back. What was supposed to... Fuck. Or you shoot off another one of those fucking things. Shit.
What?
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage.
Hey.
I don't know how much more I could take before going
It's okay,
mad.
you missed an F and S.
I don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands. It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm...
We've got what we...
I can have someone else redeliver the order and get the apology credits. Payment method.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, God.
This is gonna be fun.
Haircut.
Yes?
Not make the greatest decision in picking these party members, but hey, you know what? Just go. And disable hangar security. That's us. That's also us.
What?
I agree. As you wish, Master. I trust you are satisfied. Thank you, kind sir. I hope you will express your appreciation to Davik. He often rewards those slaves who perform their duties well. Is there anything else you require?
They stapled through the napkin.
Of course.
Damn it. Massage just didn't. Kind of hope that running back here and getting a massage from the masseuse would, like, raise my health bar. It does not.
This looks fantastic.
I can't switch my part count. Surely cannot. And neither can I. How goes it? Forgot to ask for no tomato.
There wasn't an option to customize.
Could be.
There was a thing for special instructions.
Well, I didn't think about it, so it's fine. Honey mustard for my fries.
My Facebook post says, "Hey DoorDash, maybe you should send your drivers to a class on how to read. Consistently, my orders are delivered to the wrong address. I have no idea how you can look at 7624 and think, I'm gonna leave this at 7616.
That tracks. That gets me white and nerdy.
Damn those Sith, they're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Oh, look what we got here. Thieves in a hangar. So, you figured you'd just steal my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of it, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Carlo. The Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Yeah, I forgot. I should probably, shield up.
Yeah?
If I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits. Damn those Sith. They'll bring this whole hangar down around our ears.
the
Let's
Hawk,
get
please.
this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends and then we'll have to get off this planet.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance. The city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
This is low quality bait. You remember like 10 years ago when our parents said, don't pierce your lips, you're gonna have holes in your face forever. And we were like, haha, shut up mom, you don't know anything. Look at us now. Holes in our faces. Forever.
Plot a course for Dantooine. There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
Incoming fighters!
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters off until we get those hyperspace coordinates punched in.
The game just like minimized my window for no reason.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place. We can get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship. I've spoken briefly with the council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Koth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the council chambers.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order? Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
So you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with. Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine. Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead?
What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting. No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right? You got it. Ready.
Excuse me.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together. You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord. Perhaps our hope lies in the dream you and Bastila shared. The Council has come to the conclusion that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you are willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. In the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Sure.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge? As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons. It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly. I see you do not know the Jedi Code. Without knowledge of those doctrines, all your training will be for naught. All Jedi must know the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. There is no emotion. There's peace. There's no ignorance. There's knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. Learn these truths, apprentice, or we shall all regret the decision to accept you into...
Good evening, apprentice. Good evening, apprentice. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi? Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code.
Welcome him.
These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must now
we have
prove
escaped
you have
Taris,
a Jedi's
and we are
understanding
now
of the code
about to take
by
the
completing these fundamental
Jedi Test.
precepts of our order. There is no emotion. There is no ignorance. There is no passion.
I may or may not have made a cheat sheet for me.
There is no chaos. There is no death. You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi. The very
Also, don't
symbol
mind
of our
Scotty
order,
in the background.
the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order. Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Let's see. My hunch was to go with Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do? Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do? I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do? Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice? Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Instruct me on how to construct. One do I need for... Oh no, this is... The... Apparently, my droid got a little out of that too. Recommend it. Skills. I guess so. Usually AFK right now because I'm making dinner. Hey, no worries.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your
dinner
crystal,
is definitely
you shall
important.
begin the construction of your lightsaber.
I am a Jedi.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice? For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kath hounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop. The Kath hounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task. I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
What?
While we're here.
Uh-huh. Yes?
Achuta, wonga kun bis dolpi. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Much.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the Council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the Council of your rude behavior.
Run back up to... Hi Taylor, my name is Deezra Lurjana. You must be in the Apprentice Master Zara's training. I hear you are progressing. That is astonishing, right? How are you finding your results? Our masters teach us to use the Force for good. They show us the power of the Lightsaber to protect us. Good luck. Force be with you. Rindale of Solon, his ranch, has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha.
Takom Jus. Achuta. Wonga kun bistobi kikoyana. Runda diho donga kun hunkabi. Kachi kun ita donga.
Not much look at now, I'll admit, but I'm in on the ground floor. I mean, look at this planet. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma. That's what people want.
Kachi kun ita donga.
You're not this time, no sir. So it'll be credits your call.
Dunga ku hunkabe. Achuta. Wonga kun bistobi kikoyana.
What can I do for you?
Jedi Badawana Nidibobo. Dong Nabungsha Nunung Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule.
Celeste. Yeah. Really?
The beast you bon konki pangpa.
Training is
mucha.
Alright.
The council has decreed you may come and go.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with? Very well. What is it you wish to know? Ah, yes, those caves. Those caves are dangerous for the unwary. Kinreth spiders infest the places. They are attracted by the colors and heat given off by the crystals, I think. It is a pity. Those caves are strong with the Force. Is there something else I can help you with? Indeed. What is it you would like from me? The Council has told you nothing of the Grove? Do not be so quick to judge circumstances about which you are ignorant. Not everything may be as transparent as you would believe. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with? About me?
I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know? As I have said, I believe, my name is Nemo. I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. Indeed, my young friend, that I am. I have served the Council for many years, and have seen many apprentices pass through this enclave. I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with? I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition? Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence? Ah, yes. Thank you, Master Jedi. Stay here, Rilka. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Yes, dear. Good luck. I hope the Jedi Council will listen to Gar. If they don't, I don't know what we'll do.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer. Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no. There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter. But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang mon. Kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kunba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Rundi hadong uba patu kochi. Tom nong yatuka ulwan kimkuna ba murira. Rachikun. Mucha shaktanpa. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kumbes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non ke. Tok ninja uba patu kochi. Tom nong bong shang yung yang. Tong patok smack delia. La boda ni winky smack.
You know those stones to the east of here? I heard they did some digging and found they aren't natural. I don't understand why the Jedi Council are hiding here. Shouldn't they be helping the Republic?
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not closed. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped? Cat-hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No. It must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked. No. The door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering. Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason.
The robosexual,
His programming. Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left.
He is very dear to me.
I wonder
precious
what piece.
I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine. He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me. Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Oh, they got it.
Ucua Penki, Tang Wamaji, Human Akung, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Kaki, Chiwak Aita Kan
Playing with Cathounds, Raiders, and other fearsome troubles as of late. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such people as this. Therefore, I made this my mission to be. You must be able to defend themselves, therefore I shall offer the highest quality weapons at the lowest of low prices. Lowest of low prices. First item on the list, 3,000 credits. Second item, 15,000 credits. Lowest of low prices.
Time to rumble! How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
There we go. Why they put expensive unique items in this inventory. Those players were thinking, I'll come back later for these bad boys, and then heartbreaking is right.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
The way to the ancient grove. The underlying narrative is about lost. Right, that's fair.
Yes?
Time to rumble. How'd you like that? Time to rumble. What?
Sure.
Let's go!
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
Really? Same, girl. Yeah.
This is private property.
These settlers have come to Dantooine seeking...
Yeah. Okay, and dance, 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 and dance, dance, dance. She do, though. Only when she wants to. What are you doing? Ancient pain is ancient, yep. Word.
You've been holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
You
Sure.
Time to rumble!
Sure.
Hey. Got a repair kit for my boy.
Yes?
Come on, dude. What, baby? Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
See the edge of the box there. Bro. Excuse me.
You asked for this! Let's go!
Yeah, grab someone a letter.
What?
Let's see. Security, better injury, and attributes of your constitution. Now you have Karth's blaster. Let's give Karth's blaster back. I feel like he should have his own blaster. Meanwhile, blaster carbine. Yeah, what's that? Oh.
Sure.
What?
Huh?
Yes?
Huh. Here it is. Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both suspects and I speak basic Latisse. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you're here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you've been learning your lessons at the Academy. If you're not full Jedi, perhaps you can assist me in sorting out the truth and lies. Once you've gathered all the evidence, you can run through the possible scenario. Since these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people who would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. That is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, Calder Nedic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The blaster was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. Both men say they did not do anything and that they came across the body, but both also accuse the other. Obviously, there is more to this than we've been told. Pulling aside, record was favoring legs. Well, remember this as we investigate. I will remain here. The solo mode, so they stay out of my way. Alright, judge and jury time.
Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. You seem stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes, so I shoot it and it drops. I I walk over here and find Handed standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with? Send that whiner Handed to the prison you belong to.
Okay. If the action music is gonna be a thing, let's chill out on that for a hot second. So I can, hear what's going on.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Baluk's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, and pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist. How can I be of... I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Of course.
Is there any other information? My preliminary... Is there... Very well.
Nearby her shot ran over, only if I called her early days, so Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks holding a blaster.
Is there any... My is... Very well.
How can I be... Of course.
So, what do you want to know? Right.
Run through all that.
Tong hai tuam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchu. Ta kumjus takniki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba Kachikun ita hodonga. Ikin kuno bamun. Muchushat bakan.
So, what do you... Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
That looks good, Kim.
So, what do you want to know? Right.
How can I be of further... I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I... Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients.
You're welcome.
I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. I'm sorry. Of course.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
How can I be of further... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, no. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce. Of course.
So, what do you want to... Right.
We're glad of assembling him while I was shooting, but we need more to go on the relationship of each man with the victim. Shannon told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim are business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seemed to have a motive for killing Calder.
Gino Mulira Kimpaija, Slimo Duama? Takunjus Takmiki Grabelmogo, Kachichu Ita Bodunga, Kachikun Ita Bodunga, Ikinkuno Muchishatpa.
So, that blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Is there any other information? My preliminary is there. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any... Very well. I will be...
How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Apparently like sweet corn, gave us some from the bowl of corn, now he's aw.
So,
Allie doesn't beg for food much, unless there is any form of, like, prominent dairy, specifically milk. Because she loves milk.
Right.
Let's send on the weapon that I've sent back right now. It's just for your perhaps kid inquire about it.
Is there any other information you need? I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any... Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off. Yeah, but it... I was... Of course.
So.
When he'll eat salad and beg of you to give it to him. Yeah. She doesn't like... Allie doesn't like treats. She doesn't like anything else except for milk. That is the only thing that she goes, you know, obnoxiously crazy over that's not catnip.
Right.
Tong abom sha umina. Runda di hotonga kunhan. Runda di hotonga kunhan kabi. Wana kun bez.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeda bada wana nidi bobo. Tong nabuta kunjas takmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolba bank.
That. Got it. Yeah, swipe text is great and also not. Apparently they're both.
Lunga di rotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching tong abom sha umnino. Wanga kun bez king balimura. Ta kunjas tak miki grabul mo. Kachichu ita bodunga.
Bothman knew Calder would be out here this morning, and because of the affair Calder was having with his wife shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From the distance he saw him, thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out in their business. Handy would have dropped his blaster, the one we found at the scene, covered in blood. Probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince him.
Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder and attempted murder of Calder Knight and kidnapped with him. Additionally, Rickard Lusoff can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of handing it. I'll place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to the holding facilities in the I always forget the outcome.
I might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolbi kiko.
All those points, and it goes to Karth, who had nothing to do with any of this. Anyway. What? Really?
How'd you like that?
What, baby? Yeah? I am awake.
What?
What, baby?
What?
Yeah? Well, this didn't end well.
What?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Problem.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh. Steak?
What?
What?
Yeah.
That's it. We're all together. Now, let's all go back. And hey, we're all on the ground now. Bro. Bro. Oh.
How you like that? How'd you like that? Time to rumble. You asked for this. You asked for this. How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Die already!
Let's go!
Here. Back here. Save game. Right? Die already, dies.
I will be your doom! You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness. I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought. What is it you want? Why do you bother me? The Council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task?
Is it not apparent that I can never be saved? You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Opinion right here is why I prefer KOTOR canon with how the Force works. Nobody in her family had Force sensitivity, but she did. Anyone can be a Jedi / Sith. Is much better than how. Right, yeah, same. Looking at you, right.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me. I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then.
I didn't realize that my
I shall
persuade
submit myself
points
to
were
their
so high.
judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Didn't get light side points for that, however. What, baby girl? Yeah. Oh, it's the robot.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that? Time to rumble. Time to rumble. How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Level up while I'm here.
Let's go! How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Let's go!
Huh?
Skill. Air. Air. Security. And the droid.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistant droid. That was not that bad, compared to what I had to endure back at my owner's. That would be one way of putting it. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her. You don't want to know. She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me? What? No! You'd make her suffer like that?
Oh, shit. Let me try that again. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, let me try that. I failed. Plus, it gives me a chance to actually like do this without, you know, force mind bending her.
I will be your doom!
Oh, you're a bitch. Hey, he has nothing to do with this.
You. I am this. When I power. Not anger, peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been. I seem to still have much to learn, but I wish the cost of... If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable. If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done? I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Ready?
Yeah?
What?
What?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Down you go! You asked for this! You asked for this!
Running away.
Time to rumble! How'd you like that? Let's go! How'd you like that?
All right.
Thank you for saving me. As I said, I am I'm sorry if I seem a bit abrupt, but I must be moving along. Not so much as where I am going to, but where I am going away from. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me, obsessed even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
The last hit bubbled on me, and now I'm out. Like entirely.
You don't want to know. She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people, please. Thank you, kind sir. You have my eternal gratitude.
It's like these sexy robot fun times. Yup.
I want sexy robot fun times.
That's expensive, babe. Like, that's just... That's
as much as a car.
For a subpar model.
Cheap ones start at about 10 grand.
Do they?
Yeah, cheap bots
I thought
start
they were,
at about 10
I thought
grand.
they started at like... Anyway, it do be that time. Plus, I have my best friend coming over, so we can do responsible adult things like, you know, walking and whatnot. But thanks, of course, Kim, for popping in. I love seeing you. Like I said, thank you so much for listening. Or you're watching me. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out, and have a